Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, thank you for tuning in. We've got a little bit of explaining to do.
Where have we been? What's been going on? You guys have been watching our European travels for the past few weeks. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We certainly enjoyed that trip. But what's going on? Are we still living in the RV? Do we take a year and then say, you know what, this whole RV lifestyle full time, it's just not for us? And are we back in the sticks and bricks? Well, we're going to fill you in right now. So we have actually been sitting pretty still for what, since the end of May?
Yes.
We've been back in our home area of Maryland, and that's because Mike had some work to do up here for our company that we own. So he's been very, very busy at work all summer, slaving away. It's hard to go from not working at all to back working full time. I have been traveling back and forth to Florida. My mom was sick. She's had breast cancer. She fought it for 6 years, and sadly she passed away while we were on our cruise. We knew that was going to happen, so it wasn't a big shock, but I've been kind of back and forth to Florida.
And plus, while we were here, we're trying to catch up with friends, family, grandchildren, children, you know, the like. It's been a whirlwind, to say the least.
I'm not sure where like 3 or 4 months is gone, but it's gone. But here's what I can tell you is coming up at the end of September, we are hitting the road again full time, and we have some really awesome places we're going to take you along with.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of...
We're here to get some Southern Maryland steamed blue crabs. And yes, I said steamed because we do not boil them here.
Nope.
So we're here at one of our favorite places in Maryland, come and eat crabs. And it's a seafood house, but it's more of a crab house. So we're going to go and have ourselves some crabs.
Let's go.
A new place, a new home. For a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky.
So guys, those crabs were delicious. It's one of the reasons we came back home to Maryland. Not the main reason, but a very compelling reason. So 2 things to remember when you eat steamed crabs in Maryland. Number 1, don't wear a white shirt. Number 2, you're going to find cuts that are on your hands that you never knew you even had.
Like she said, don't wear a white shirt, but as you can clearly see, we are unscathed because we are professionals, people.
When you're born and raised in Southern Maryland, you know how to pick your crabs.
I'll let you know the average age of a person in Southern Maryland that learned how to pick crabs is 2 years old.
1,000%.
I learned how to eat crabs before I could walk.
So if you're ever in Maryland, you got to stop someplace and get some steamed crabs. It's what Maryland's known for. That, and we put Old Bay on everything. Okay guys, we are here at Commander's Field for the Zac Brown Band and Kenny Chesney's Sun Goes Down tour, and I'm here with my friends Julie and Duncan, and they represent Zamily. What is Zamily? Zamily is the best group in the land, and it's the Zac Brown Band fan club. So why don't you guys tell us a little bit about what you're doing?
So out here tailgating with all the fans today. We got No Shoes Nation, we got Zamily. It's a great mashup out here in the parking lot. So it's a little warm, but we're having a good time.
Just looking to have all the fans out, looking forward for another good time. And like we said, this is show 6 and we're keep on moving on.
So that's it. Hope you guys enjoy the show as much as we are, and thank you guys so much for everything you do for Zamily.
Thank you for hosting us.
Oh, you're so
Love us some
welcome.
praise.
Thank you guys.
place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time.
So today, Miss Lily and I are out for a walk. We have not been out much lately. Where we're camping, it's not really conducive to walking. So I found us a state park about, I don't know, half hour from where we're at. Next county over. And it's called Jefferson Patterson Park. And it's just gorgeous out here, y'all. This path takes us over there by the water, and it's paved, so it's accessible. And it's a beautiful day in Maryland. You just cannot beat today. Here's a quick tip. Don't sleep on the county parks, on the state parks, on some of the quieter national parks and national monuments, because sometimes those places have just an absolute wonderful bang for your buck. So check them out too. So not too far into this trail, we've come across this picnic pavilion, and it's loaded up with picnic tables, and then there's some signage and some information placards that tell you a little bit more about the area. We're getting ready to go into a wooded area, so hopefully it cools down some of this humidity we have.
Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself.
The archaeological sites that are around here are for the Algonquin Indians that used to inhabit this area of Maryland. And they've got some really cool information placards here that you can see. So if you're ever in this area, come check these out. Take your time, read the placards, and know a little bit more about the history of this area. Because I'm going to tell you what, this area of Maryland is chock full of history. So what they've done is they've got a reproduction of a hut that the Indians and the Native people would have used in this area. This is really cool. Wow. Lily's checking out the hut. So what one of the placards said was an extended family would usually live in one of these huts. So mother, father, children, and probably grandparents as well. Something I just learned reading one of these placards is that these forests used to have a ton of chestnut trees. And unfortunately, in the early 20th century, there was a fungus that came over from Japan, and it killed all of the eastern woodland chestnut trees. So there are no more chestnut trees here in the eastern woodlands.
I guess I'm lonely. I'm starting to grow old, and I thought my youth would last forever. Take me back to when we were kids and didn't care if we were acting stupid, 'cause all we had was eyes.
So I came up by the water and took a right. I was supposed to go left according to all trails, but there were some park workers there, so I didn't want to go left. So we're kind of off trail a little bit. It's still a paved path, so it's just going to cut our hike a little short, which is probably good for Lil. She's ready for some water, and I left that back in the car. But we are here, and it's just it's an open field, and there's a lovely breeze. So I stopped for a second so she could take a break and lay down, because she's like, Mom, I haven't walked this much in a long time. It's been a couple weeks. So this hike reminds me of the one that Mike and I did last year at Port Tobacco Park. And I will put a link to that in the description below if you haven't checked it out already. It's a hike it was like a park that was, 10 minutes from our old house. And we never even knew it was there. Again, do not sleep on state parks, county parks, and the lesser known parks, because they have a lot to share with you guys. Hey guys. We don't normally do hotel reviews because we live in the RV full time. I'm headed back down to Mom's. I've got to clean her place out, and do some stuff down there. So Lily and I stopped in Georgia for the night. We're in Valdosta, Georgia, and I'm trying out a brand new hotel to me. It's called Drury Inn. I think it's an Irish chain. I could be wrong. Anyway, so they upgraded me to a suite. They have something called a 5:30 kickback every night. It's a rotating menu of hot food. Tonight is pulled pork barbecue sliders, macaroni and cheese, coleslaw, salad, chicken noodle soup, nachos, baked beans, and they have free sodas down there, and you get a drink coupon. So if you want a cocktail, they even have a bar down there. It's all free. They also have coffee, sodas, and water and fresh popcorn in the lobby, and it comes with a free breakfast. So I'm really, really stoked that they upgraded us to a suite. Didn't need it, but so incredibly grateful because it's been a very, very long day. It's been 12 and a half hours on the road, and Lily and I are both pretty tired. So if you're ever near a Drury Inn, I would say check it out, especially if you're traveling with a pet. The people here are super nice. So the girl at the front desk didn't see Lily when I brought her in. I brought her up to the room, got her settled, and then I went back downstairs to grab some food. And she said, I didn't get to meet your dog. And I said, oh, you were helping somebody. She said, please bring her back down so I can meet her. I mean, the staff here is so friendly. The lady at the hot food bar gave me like the full explanation, said, hey, we're here till 7. Come back down. Please help yourself. Get whatever you want. So this has been a really nice day after a very long 12 and a half hours of driving. So I'm super grateful today. So that is my dinner. I had one slider. I'm not very hungry, so I don't know if I'll eat the rest. But anyway, so Diet Coke, pulled pork. I mean, it's actually, the pulled pork's actually really, really good. All right, so let me show you guys the room. There's Lily on the couch. I mean, that was so nice of them to upgrade me to a suite for free. They definitely didn't have to do that. So we have like a TV out here and a little writing desk, couch. You can see I have my crap everywhere because we are pooped. Lily's food and water. She ate her dinner. She was a good girl. There's a little, like, a coffee maker right here. And then they have a microwave and a little fridge. The fridge was open when I got here, so I'm hoping that it's cooling off. Yeah, it's cooling off because I have Lily's food in there and our Yeti ice blocks. Like your standard bathroom. I mean, you know, sink, toilet, shower. It's nice and clean. Very pleased. And then Lil and I get to spread out in this massive king-size bed tonight. We're going to kick back, crank the AC down, watch a little TV, and hit the road again tomorrow. So I am super pleased with this Drury Inn. Very pleased with the staff. Just pleased with the accommodations, the food. Everything so far has been really, really nice. And I'm a very weary traveler today. Hey guys. Well, we are getting ready to pack up and leave here in a few days. And I just got back from Florida with dealing with stuff for my mom because most of you guys know she passed away this summer. Anyway, I kind of came in like a whirlwind. If you've ever seen The Tasmanian Devil, it's kind of how I came in. I have stuff everywhere. I have some crafting stuff over here. I've got just stuff piled up. I've got just some organization I have to do. So I'm going to do a quick little reset of the RV and do some organization today. So I want you guys to come along with me and see what's happening. Okay, my crafting project is done. My bow is super pathetic. I'm not a bow person. I think I did pretty good with the painting. The bow sucks. It's just going to be something I laugh at from time to time. So I'm going to go hang this up on our bathroom door. So the bathroom door is just kind of where I keep, like I do our seasonal wreaths. So I have one for Christmas. I have one for summer, which the lemons are summer. So I'm going to take the lemons down. And then I'm going to hang up my Hocus Pocus. And I'll just, like I said, I'll laugh at the bow. But I'm happy with it. So on to cleaning up the rest of the RV. also time to feed my starter, my sourdough starter. This is my new water bottle that I got. My friend Mary Lou and I both got the same one. On here are the different national parks. So as you visit a park, you get to put a sticker on. I have 4. That's pretty sad. But we're going to be rectifying that next year because we have an epic road trip planned for next year. One of the things I want to try to accomplish today is to clean out underneath our bed. We have storage under there. We keep like extra sweatshirts or, you know, like summer clothes in the winter time or fall. So, and then we also keep some extra, I keep like my extra purses in there and just a few other things. Right now, I've been using Space Saver bags and they work pretty good, but I just want to see if I can do a little bit better. So yesterday I was at IKEA and I found these bags on clearance. So they kind of remind me of like large packing cubes. They expand on the side. So I'm going to see if I can't try to make more stuff fit in here in a more organized fashion. So we're going to see if this works. Okay guys, so this is kind of current state. It's kind of a mishmash of things, and I'm going to take some stuff out and put it in storage also, but let's see if we can't make this a little bit more organized. So my other thought is that if I can take some of these containers that I had underneath the bed, I've got some stuff from my mom's house that I got to put in something. So I'm hoping I can use these at our storage facility to put some of my mom's stuff in. Let's see. So when I was at IKEA yesterday, they had like these bags are just, they're like bags. They're made from the same stuff the IKEA bags are made from. And I purposely wanted that because I wanted something that didn't have rigid sides so that it could squish if I needed it to. So I'm really hoping this is going to work out. Wahoo, it all fits. Let me show you guys what it looks like. All right, so everything fits in there. I have a little bit of room in the back. I got to put some other stuff in there. But I am very, very pleased with my little bag purchase from IKEA yesterday. All right, guys, now everything's pretty much straightened up. And now I got to load the car up because tomorrow is one of our final runs to the storage unit for this go round. Well, guys, that pretty much does it for today. It's just a day to tidy up, start planning for our move next week, and just, I had to get my stuff together after a very, very crazy summer of travel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We could not do this without you guys. Hit the subscribe button, smash that like button if you would, please, and hit the notification bell so you get notified every week when our videos come out. I know we've been a little spotty this summer, but We had a lot of travel and a lot of personal things going on, so thank you guys for bearing with us. We really appreciate it. We've got some really cool content coming up because we are hitting the road with our friends Rob and Mary Lou, and we're going to be doing a little fall tour, and then we'll be back in Florida for the winter. But we have some really cool places this winter that we're going to be hitting up, and we cannot wait to share those with you guys, so stay tuned.
When everyone folds, your fork still holds your place in your bed, showing no regret. Close your eyes to hide your lies, roll the dice. You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got an invincible fence letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. You're playing it cool, bending all the rules, talking way too loud, and you're talking rude. You're playing a game, driving me insane. Your heart is back, and it's a fact, no turning back. You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got an invincible fence letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft.
Crabs.
Let's do it. You want to say anything? No?
Yes.
You're good? Okay. Gotta get it together.
I know. I was listening to you. I wasn't paying attention. to
Yeah,
what I wanted to
obviously.
do. But we don't want any of this to wind up in the bloopers.
Oh, it will. Something I just learned reading. Let me do that again. It's like they're like made from the same. They're. Anyway, we will. I don't know if I want to say that part. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We couldn't do this without.